Have you ever wondered what works better for weight loss, intermittent fasting, or just eating fewer calories throughout the day? Both are popular, both have science behind them, but which one really works best? I am Manuel Villacorta, registered dietitian and weight loss expert. And today, I'm not just going to give you the facts. I'm going to tell you how I use these strategies with my clients so you can see what's realistic, sustainable, and right for you. But before we get into it, let's define them. Intermittent fasting means you are limiting when you eat. For example, you may fast for 16 hours and only eat in an 8-hour window. That's called the 16-8 method. Or there is the 5-2 approach, where you eat normally for 5 days and then really cut back on calories for 2 days. Now, calorie restriction, on the other hand, is more traditional. It means consistently eating fewer calories than you burn. But in my practice, this doesn't mean starvation. I usually create about 500, 700 to 1,000 calorie deficit, depending on the person's starting weight. Enough to lose weight, but still fuel the body and your lifestyle. Now, here's the truth. Both methods work because of the same principle. They put you in a calorie deficit. Intermittent fasting doesn't have a magical fat-burning switch. It just helps some people eat less by shortening the hours when food is on the table. Calorie restriction works the same way, but it focuses more on what and how much you eat. That gives you more flexibility to spread meals out, fuel your workouts, and enjoy balance. But to be fair, intermittent fasting can offer benefits beyond just weight loss. Some studies suggest it may improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and even promote cellular repair processes. And for some people, it feels easier because it's about when you eat, not what you eat. Now, it is true that intermittent fasting has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. But here's something important. When you lose weight through calorie restriction, you also see those exact same benefits. So it's not really the fasting is unique. It's that any method of sustained weight loss can improve your metabolic health. And the research is clear. Both intermittent fasting and calorie restriction work. One systematic review and meta-analysis of randomized clinical trials found that intermittent fasting and continuous calorie restriction produced very similar weight loss results. And both were more effective than not restricting at all. So the question isn't really which is better. The question is which one can you stick with? On the other hand, this is where calorie restriction really shines in my experience. And this is exactly how I do it in my practice. My clients not only lose weight, but many of them have kept it off for over 2 years after working with me, because they learn the skills to make this a lifestyle, not just a temporary diet. Because with calorie restriction, you are not just losing weight. You are learning how to eat, you're learning portion control, you're learning how to eat frequently and balance protein, carbs, and fiber. You're learning how to manage hunger while still enjoying your favorite foods. And these are the exact skills you need later when the weight loss is gone. You won't be dieting forever. You'll be maintaining with the habits you built along the way. Now, ask yourself, can you maintain intermittent fasting forever? Some people can, but for most people, the answer is no. Skipping breakfast or not eating after 6 p.m. or fasting 2 days a week, that's hard to keep up a social calendar. Now, let me be very clear. I am not against intermittent fasting. In fact, I sometimes use it with my clients. Here's how. When someone is losing weight and suddenly hits a plateau, their metabolism slows and the scale isn't moving. I might have them do intermittent fasting for a week or 2. It can shake things up and I get progress moving again. But then we go back to the calorie restriction because that's the foundation for long-term success. That's where people not only lose weight, but also learn the lifestyle skills to keep it off. So bottom line, intermittent fasting or calorie restriction, which one wins? The answer is both can work. But for most people, calorie restriction is the approach that teaches skills, offers flexibility, and creates a path you can live with long term. And that's exactly what I teach in my practice. Sustainable, science-backed nutrition that works with your life, not against it. Now, if you're ready to take the next step in your health journey, I have an amazing offer for you. I am inviting you to schedule a 20-minute free consultation with me. During this session, we can discuss your specific goals, challenges, and how to tailor a plan that works for you. I am here to support you every step of the way. Click on the link in the description to book your consultation now, and let's start your journey to better health together. If you like what you saw, then don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss my next nutrition topics and recipes. I want to hear from you too, so drop in the comments, have you ever used intermittent fasting? Or what have you used? Thanks for watching, and remember, diets don't work, lifestyles do. So stop dieting and start living. See you later.